Reload. All right. Yeah, how far out can we go on that? About that far out. Ooh, I don't have the other one loaded. I do not. Oh, yes, I do. They're in two different tabs. I'm just done. All right, here we go. Something new, everyone. Holy shit, Vlad actually fucking completed something. Holy shit, it's scary. I actually finished up a model kit. I am not taking those bundles down at fucking all. No, thank you. Why? Because, yeah, they're done. Finish the moose. Done. I am not going back to that anytime soon. Yeah, make sure everything looks good. And we are moving straight on to a double feature, everyone. We are going to be doing two. I wish I was kidding. 2 exia perfect grades. I bought 2 for a reason. And that reason is because they are way too expensive to buy from Bandai. That I spent about what I would have bought a Bandai one for from Japan. And yes, surprisingly, you start with the base. You do not start with anything. You start building the stand immediately, which is going to be interesting. Number one is the base. And as you can see, I'm kind of detailing the base up because it looks really terrible if it's not detailed up. It needs a lot more work done to it. Yeah, come back here, you. I don't have a lot of that left. I need to go buy some. But this stand is going to be fun because I've already tested the lighting. I've already tested the wiring. Wiring's all good. Both my sets look great. I kind of understand how it works a little bit better now. You have to have the GN drive installed for any of the lights to work, which is weird. I mean, I kind of get it, but I wish I could make a dummy plug for it, or find out what wire has to be attached for the lights to turn on. That way I can run it without the GN drive installed. But, as always, let's get started on the most fun thing, new model kit. And I'm going to get these detailed up first. Get that silver detailing done. I have an ultra fine, and then I have a fine point that I'm using right now to do this with. Really makes it a lot easier. So I can get in all the cracks and grooves without having to go and get a paintbrush and everything. It really does help. We're going to do both the stands first up here, detailing, and then we'll get started getting all the parts attached. I'm going to detail those up as we go as well. I'm not going to do too much overkill on it, but knowing me, you know I probably will. And it's really interesting to see one that starts with a stand. It's very odd. Very odd, very weird. But I get it. That way we have both stands ready to go. And this stand is tiny compared to what News looks like. News stand is gigantic compared to these ones. And I've already checked all the parts. I have all my parts. The only that kind of sucks is that one of the cloaks is damaged. I didn't see that on initial inspection when I got it in. I need to do some work to fix it, but I'm also going to be getting some paint for those. I don't like the olive green that they are. Not really my kind of color for a cloak. I'm going to probably repaint them. I probably will go extreme and do like a Muso black on it. Just to go into that extreme end. Do a hand-painted Muso black would be fucking fun. That's probably me saying I'm live, right? Nope. No, it is not. And that needs to be off the desk so it's not in the way. God. Those ones suck. I can't... They're so deep I can't get the tip in. And then I end up overfilling them. God damn it. And these markers do not hold a hell of a lot of freaking ink, so I don't feel like having to go buy more markers, so I'm going to be very touch and go with this. Get that done more with this one. No, I cannot. Okay. You know, I hate you, you little freaking divots. So, shallow ones, really easy. All right, a little cleanup and we should be good to go. Okay. Now we still got to do the second one and be ready to go. All right. So much better. That's so much better. Oh. Oh, I didn't do that one. Huh. Did not see that. Yeah, I didn't do that there either. Nice. I am so smart. Okay. Now that looks a lot better. 100% looks a lot better. Oh, I hope this was drawing stream. Oh my god. Oh. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope, nope. Detailing the base up. Because the base is absolutely horrible. Like, I'll bring the other one here in a second. So this is what it looks like now. Here's what it should look like. I really do think I like it detailed up. Yo, what up, Shiny? What up, Donnie? And you start with the stand. It's so weird. What's up, Norsky? Yeah, pretty good so far at the moment. Getting started on the twin. I don't know why I did this Exias. Dual perfect grade Exias at the same time. It's going to be fun. I keep telling myself that, but knowing that I probably don't mean that at the same time. Damn it. Me? Oh. Something new on TikTok. Oh, dude, it looks so good. Even though I skimped on the decals on the funnels, I didn't want to fuck with them anymore. It took me an hour just to get it to look the way it did. It took me an hour just to get it to stand. With the funnels attached. I found a way of rigging it so that I could get the stand, still I could get it so that the funnels would stay on. Took me an hour to rig it that way. Because that backpack is so heavy, it's not even funny. Once you get the funnels on there, it is just insanely heavy. But one of the what would I call it? One of the hooks can get it to where you can get the funnels on top of it, and it gets underneath the funnel rack, and the rack will hold up. And it's not putting too much pressure on the backpack. All right, looks good. All right, that's good enough for me. All right, number 2. A2, number 2. Let's try this again. Oh, and this thing's going to be insane. I've already tested the wiring. The wiring works. Both boxes work. Both wire sets work. I understand how why the repair head is different than the regular head. The repair head has an extra red LED than the green LED, the singular green LED that the regular head has. I understand how all the LEDs work and how the powers ran. You have to have the GN drive installed for it to actually run. Ooh, fun, shiny Hobby Lobby. Hell yeah, dude. What else is there? The wiring diagram is actually pretty well done. This one I think Bandai actually did pretty good on, even though Daban copied the whole damn thing. With the flexible cabling, solid PCBs that are also protected in a plastic housing. Good way of doing it. But both wiring sets look good. I've already checked through the entirety of the bags, so you will be hearing bags throughout me going through this because I've organized everything by their mirror opposites. There are only a few things that had issues. Like I said, the cloaks, one of them needs to be glued, and then I need to try to glue it, fix it, and then I'm going to paint the cloaks. I'm probably going to do a Musso black. I'm probably going to spend the money to get Musso black. Because the olive green is just ugly. I really hate it. And I'm going to try to get it to where we have 2 cloaks on the entire thing. So not just having the one on the bat arm, but also having one on the regular arm. It's going to take some ingenuity to get that other arm set up, but I have all the parts for it. So I have 2 full sets of the Daban Exia Avalanche Dash repair. So I have lots of extra parts if I need some. Actually, I have the entirety to make an entire, what is it called? I have enough parts to do an entire 2 Avalanche systems, but I'm only going to be using 1. Kit Bash, you're right. Yep. And it's an intense process. The repair has its own entire manual to it, which did take me a while to find it. Does not come with it in the actual set. You have all the parts for the repair, but you don't have any of the documentation for it, which is fucking stupid. It's like, Deband did everything great except for include the documentation for the repair manual. That took me a good week to find. That took a while. Because you have about, I think it's like 2 or 3 runners that you use for it. Everything else is pretty much the same. You're not using one of the arms. Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 additional runners. It's your blades, which also has your headpieces. The damaged blade portions, which are with the blades. Your leg parts, you actually have a new, entire new setup for the damaged arm and damaged leg, the cloak, and then you have the included LED head portion. So it's gonna be fun. I'm also probably gonna be doing a lot of blacking out. I may have to go get a what is it called? A new black paint pen so I can do that. Because I will be making sure to make this thing as bright as possible, and the best way of doing that is doing blackout paint. I just looking at the LEDs now. Definitely gonna be testing for if there's any light bleed. A lot of LEDs usually have a ton of light bleed. It really makes it look cheap when it has light bleed, so it's always great to do some backing on that. It does have like backing stickers that go on it and reflective stickers that are supposed to be helping also move that light forward, but we're going to also be doing blacking out so that things will look really, really good when they're done. But so far, let's get this stand done. And taking a look at everything, keeping an eye on everything. This is going to take a while. I know it is. If you know anything about my style of detailing, we're going to be here probably till April. Because that's just how much of a dum-dum I am. And then after this, I'm going to torture myself again with something even more insane in the membrane. I said I was doing all the perfect grades. I'm doing all the perfect grades I've got. And if you have not, anybody who's watching the stream or watching this within the time frame, tomorrow is the draw. You have today to get in for the Perfect Grade Extreme. Perfect Grade Unleashed. The PGU is available. You've just got to get into that drawing. We got 1 day left. I'll be doing the draw tomorrow night. It'll be announced, and then you'll have 24 hours, whoever's the lucky winner, to get back to me before I pull another name. And it'll be shipped out within 5 days. I'm keeping the box it came in. I've got to do some promotional shit with it tonight just to draw some more late runners in because they got here late. Luckily, I did drop the hammer and go straight to Gundam Model Center and get it here as fast as possible. So that way we weren't playing the if Gundam never comes through, I have to give away my copy game because I was not into that. Because I bought my copy for myself. Now, unfortunately, I was probably going to have to give that one up. And wait for Gundam to give me my freaking model kit. But luckily, GMC came through. And I didn't know how much space the perfect grades were taking up. Just from the perfect grade exias alone, freed up enough space that my backlog is now organized enough that it's not intrusive on my entire living space anymore. Which is kind of nice. I kind of have my living room back again. But I need to take a pitch. I need to do a video on how much this these 2 model kits are taking up. It's almost as much as the PG new and the Gochless were taking up. Which those were insane in the brain model kits as well. I never will tell you to do the Gochless unless you are completely insane like I am. That thing was insane in the membrane. The sheer amount of parts the Gochless took up was borderline stupid level of parts. And this is getting close. Yep, yes I am. Why wait? I already have them here. I have been studying the manuals for the last 2 months. And I just tested the wiring Ajax, and everything looks good. I actually understand exactly how it works. I kind of wish I had a dummy plug, so I could have the like it would look like the exia is charging on the station, and the GN drive was just running on its own. But you can't. I mean, a dummy plug that could. God, how can I put it? In simple terms, if the GN drive is not attached, it will not run because it completes the circuit across the back. So the second you take the GN drive off, it turns off the whole unit. I get what they were doing with that. So it's like, oh, you're testing the GN drive. But I would like to have the GN drive separate and it look like you're doing a test phasing of the exia with like a dummy plug or something that just bypasses all that. But kind of hard. Yo, Zala, what's up? And what's better, also Ajax, is no one's built this one yet in our group. Where Zala and a bunch of the other guys have been doing the unicorns, I'm going straight onto the exia. So far, no one in our group's done the exia yet. Path of the Unicorn, I want to break from Perfect Grid Kits. I have that one next, and I know that one's going to be a nightmare, but it's also going to be really good with the Cosmos Lighting Kit. But still, it's like, oh, I feel your pain, dude. I feel your pain. Like, this starts with the freaking stand. That's why I'm detailing the stand up now, is because I have to work on this now. This starts with it, because you have to run all the cabling through it and get it all set up. Literally how the manual starts on this one. Don't get me wrong, it's nice. I've already got all the wiring tested. Everything looks great so far. Yo! Ain't nothing compared to those PG kits. Yeah, you would be surprised. The perfect grades really aren't that bad. It's just getting them done. That and knowing what Zala and frickin' Quick were doing, which was the hardest part's probably the Cosmos portion. The build process on the Unicorn shouldn't be that hard. I think it's more of the stress of the lighting kit, more than likely. Yeah, the perfect grades really aren't too bad. Zala, would you say it's more like they're not really, they're about as complicated as a master grade, really. There's really nothing too much difficult about these ones, right? That's kind of how I feel. They're really not that bad. It's just getting all the finicky shit done. It just feels a little more daunting because of the size. Yes, yes, the size is the problem. I will say that. Size is the problem with perfect grades. It's just the parts are so gigantic and they take up so much space that if you even lose a tiny part, that's the worst bit. It's like, oh shit, that tiny fucking piece of shit part. Where the fuck did it go? Everything's gigantic on this thing. Why is there tiny parts? They knew had a lot of that. The only thing I really like about this one, though, I kept looking after mine, snapping it together, and dreading having to take it apart. Oh my god, right? Yeah, yep. I feel that 100%. Yep. Oh man, the best thing I think about this model kit versus every other perfect grade kit that exists is I think this is the only one that has multiple hand options. This actually has pre-molded hands for like the guns and the swords and shit. You can build grippy hands, but personally I'm going for the holy hands cuz individual fingers. I don't like them. No, thank you. It is a silver. It'll look a little bit white, but it's a silver pen. It's what I use for detailing darker portions of model kits. So something in a gray to a black, I'll use a silver paint to detail. It is just an oil-based silver marker from Sharpie. White would be a little bit contrastive, but it would also be really, really... White's always such a pain in the ass. Yeah, see, that's exactly why I was like, ooh. Like, I didn't do that on the new because the news was actually already pre-painted and pre-detailed. But yeah, I always love doing this because it looks so bland. Like, if you see the parts over here, can't tell. Parts over here, a lot better. And I'm just doing it really rough. I'm not going to do too much cleaning up because I'm not going to be staring at the stand very much. I'm going to be staring at the model kit glowing. But I am going to clean it up and make it look nice like I did the other one. I'm still surprised at how small it is. Yo, what up, Urban? Not too much. Working on a couple perfect grade Exias that I'm just barely starting on. Making a good stand makes a huge difference. Oh, right. Dude, the new I'm going to be... so, one of the guys I buy from on AliExpress is like... He's getting in these weird minifigs that are... he advertises it that they're in real grade, master grade, and perfect grade sizes. And I'm probably going to buy some more to decorate the new stand a bit more. There's like little scissor lifts, consoles, a bunch of stuff to make your model kit stand look a lot better. And I'm like, I may have to get some. Because I did run out of... I did as many as the ones I could on it, but didn't come with a great variety. Well, I'm doing the... goddamn. So I'm doing two of them. Techno, I'm doing Exia Avalanche, and then the other one will be Exia Repair. Since I have two copies of it. Originally, I was going to do just the dash, but then I didn't know that the... Dude, I'll post it. I'll post one of them in Discord after stream. I'll post it. It's from the Bandai store, but I'll have to post one of the listings for it. I want to buy some. They're not too expensive. They're actually pretty well priced. I just have issues with his shipping methods. He can be a little bit not the best shipper. Because I got one of the Exias from him, and it survived, but it didn't come undamaged. Let's just say that. The way he packed it and shipped it. Okay. I didn't know that the kit was going to come with the repair side techno, so I was like, I was trying just to find the regular Exia by itself, but that was such a pain in the ass that I just ended up buying another entire Exia Avalanche set. So I have two full Exia Avalanche perfect grade sets that I will be only using one of because one will be repair. Really didn't want to have to buy the entire thing again, but yeah, kind of got forced to due to the availability of just the singular exia by itself. Not being very accessible and or also being outrageously overpriced. For the entire cost that I bought these two for, I would have spent for an entire lighting kit from First Party. Just the exia lighting is $450, which is about the total cost that I spent on buying these two. Little less than that, technically. I'll post a listing for that one, but yeah, I'm actually really excited to get some more of those for the new. The new really needs it because of how big that fucker is. He takes up the okay. So if you've seen my shelves, you know what I'm working with. I have they're squares that are 4x4x4, and he's taking up almost 2x2. How that got pushed out, but it did. He's taking up 2 entire units of squares by himself on top of one of the shelving units. That thing is massive. Yeah. Once again, I don't consider them bootlegs. They're just third party. Because technically, at the time, I can't get these at all. They are still on pre-order from Bandai. So good luck finding them. And at a good price. It's just an alternative method of buying them. I would have gladly bought a Bandai version if it was available. But instead, I had to go to a secondary source. Bandai had the chance to get my money and they didn't want to play ball. Because I wanted to be a good boy. But you know what? I did not have the opportunity to do that. So you're her. Yo. Nice. I would tell you to be careful with Temu. I really don't like them. They're not my choice for buying model kits from. I still stick to AliExpress for the most part if I'm buying from something like that. Temu kind of seems a bit wishy. And they don't have the best reputation. That's my problem with. I tried to look at Temu, and I've seen all the problems with Temu. I still tend to shy away from Temu completely. All right, so did I clean those ones up slightly? Okay. You're just testing it. Wife loves it. I'm just testing it. Oh, that's fine. I was just saying. Like I said, I have not bought from there, but it seems like Wish.com, and I've had my issues with Wish before. It's called sending my Panzer freaking Liger in a plastic bag, and luckily all those runners survived. That was the scariest thing I think I've ever seen. After 3 months of waiting for that thing. I don't mind new things, but I also don't mind my suppliers that have done pretty well for me in the past. That's why I'm still mad at Gundamn It. Still why I'm mad at Gundamn It right now. It's like, I want them to be good, but they really kind of screwed me over in the last few months. Better than Wish, Battle Like Alley. Eh. I'd have to try Temu again at some point. I didn't like the way they were keep doing those fake codes and stuff. It was weird. Like, everyone kept spouting fake things that didn't really pan out well when they first came out. Alright. That looked too bad. That looks fine. Cool. So we can actually move on. Let's move on to actually doing shit. Yay! Alright. So I need both model kit wiring harnesses on the desk. 1 and 2, because we have to actually start working with these immediately. So both wiring harnesses on the desk. I've already tested these. They both work. No issues. Yo, I would probably go for T-Stir, man. T-Stir is going to be freaking sick. All right, here we go. We're going to have to do that top plate. Boo. Boo is boo. And a couple things on that. Should be fine. And then the other one, which I gotta be careful with because it's got some parts that came off. All right. I'm gonna have to clean that up. That sucks. Nah. That can go there. That can go there. I need XC5, XC9, and XC10. All right, XC5. Come here, you stupid nippers that I've been using for the last few months. Okay. 9 and 10. 9 and 10. Wow, I barely touched that and that popped off. Yeah, I'm definitely probably not ever buying a perfect grade from the Bandai store ever again. This thing absolutely got its ass kicked by shipping. Oh, man. Yeah. They still spelt fake things like weird people. Oh, yeah, I decided to check them out. Yeah. I've never got anything from them. Yeah. Yeah. God, that's why I just stick with Ali. That's why I stick with the AliExpress. It's like I've gotten good results from them. Like this one, the one I got from Yon is perfectly in okay shape. But the one from Ali is in a little bit rougher shape because the box came looking like it went through World War III. Not in the best shape when I got the box. But for the absolute deal that I got it for when I bought it, I'm not really complaining too much when only a few things have really been kind of absolutely torn up. Oh, I get to bitch about Bandai freaking gate locations on this because this is just based on the Bandai one. So all of them are going to be basically Bandai gates, which means I'm going to have to do a lot of sanding more likely. And I have no idea where my freaking files are. I see one at least. Oh, no, that's two of them. Yay, I know where my freaking files are. So I'm going to probably need them. No, like here, I can show that one I just picked off. Got a little damaged on the top there. Because they were packed tight. Like, it was all in one box, one small box, and everything was, like, really, really pushed together a lot. And the box was just, it was almost mangled up. I can show the problem on the cloak in a second. It was really due to the fact of how it was packed. Like, the cloak got cracked from just being pushed up against itself. A few things it was just packed way too tight. Couple damaged spots on these ones. It's just really minor things I can fix. Nothing too bad. Nothing really awful. I just probably won't order a perfect grade from this guy again because he's not packing the perfect grade really well like he should. And then there was a damaged leg portion. Where is it at? It got a little mangled up. Yeah, there it is. Or like this, so you can see how the runner's all completely bent because he just shoved everything into one box. You can see how that runner, that leg got a little bit damaged. Nothing I can't work with. I wish it was better. A lot of parts got knocked off the runners. Nothing too bad. Yeah, it does. I'm not too mad about it. I paid less than $200 for it, so I'm not too mad. I can't stay mad at that. I paid like $130 for it, so I'm all right. Damn it! What did I just do with that? There it is. Oh, I get to complain about runners. And gate portions. Just there to cut it. Yeah, when Jan can get it to me undamaged and he can get it to me within a week. And at the time, that was the only guy who had one available. We didn't know that Jan was going to get all these perfect grades in either. So. Plus, any of the damaged parts are being used on the repair portion anyway, so. I'm not in that bad of shape. Nothing like, I'm not missing frames, I'm not missing parts. All my parts are all in good shape. Everything looks great. There's nothing else that's really too damaged in the boxes. Nothing I can't fix. Nothing I can't work with either. Did anything be perfect, but it's exactly right. I spent less money on this than anything, and I'm not gonna bitch. A little bit of a crimp damage to this thing right here. I mean, I can already tell you right now, it's not gonna fucking matter. Ooh, I might have to cut that portion off, but in the long run, that's not gonna fucking matter. I have nothing that's warped or completely unusable, so I'm not in that bad of shape. The wiring harness works. That's the biggest thing I was worried about. Was the wiring harnesses work, and they are 100% a clone of freaking Bandai, and I love it. Okay, so how do we get this in? We are just sandwiching parts together. Okay, so that's just going to be our connector here. Goes into connector here, which is that way. Right, okay. And that goes onto the back side of that. Ooh, let's see. And that wire is supposed to go forward. Okay. And I just got to do the other one. Now it's the one with the batteries in it. So awesome. Yeah, go back on. Ooh, nice. Winter is starting a bit late. Oh, yeah, we're supposed to be getting cold at some point. Texas is supposed to get pretty cold some point, sometime around this time of year, like it always does. It's been cold the last few days. Like, what's it outside? It's 61 and sunny. That is freaking weird for Texas, and nice, but weird. It's supposed to be a late, it's supposed to be a very late winter this year, from what I know. Could it open my door? Right. Oh, yeah, we also got part separators, which are really cool. So, actually, I want to talk about these. So, this end is supposed to be your separator. I can go back up and make sure I'm not talking out my asshole. Because it tells you exactly how it's supposed to work. Where is it? Part separator. Where, yeah. Okay, yeah. So, this is supposed to separate your parts, and then this longer end is supposed to help you guide wires in. So that way you can get them into the actual model grooves themselves, which is actually really a neat idea. How cold does it get in winter there? It can get pretty cold. Shit. Usually we'll see around January, we'll see it get down to the 30s. And it'll stay that way for about a month-ish, where we'll see 50s as our highs, 60s, 50s, 60s as our highs. And then around the time March and February comes up, we're straight back into hundreds. Well, 80s and 90s, and then we'll be that way all the way up till the same time around again. Housing is the back is in the back of the figures. Kind of cabinet / white housing. Oh, you're talking about my it's just a modular it's a cube modular shelving unit. Dude, Texas is nice. It's really nice, especially on the east side of Texas. East Texas is so nice. The only thing you got to worry about are hurricanes, and those come around every once in a while. We haven't really had a bad hurricane since Harvey. The only thing we don't get is snow. If snow happens, the entire state of Texas shuts down. Literally. Like what happened 2 years ago. I am going to so hate this model kit with the nub locations on this because it's all based on the Bandai stuff and I already fucking hate it. God, why do you put things on the face of things? It's like, seriously. I just love how the third parties can get undergating really well, but Bandai is just so terrible at undergating. I don't get why Bandai can't undergate shit. Seriously. How do you expect me to hold this? Because you're an asshole. That's why, Bandai. Thank you. Fucking serious. Terrible instructions here, everyone. Terrible. They want you to hold it on the end that doesn't actually doesn't actually connect the unit. And they want you to be able to hold that while then getting the other part clipped out because you're not going to know about that till you get to the next portion. And hold that with the wire holding on and hoping to dear God you're giving enough slack that you can move the arm up and back. And that you don't tear the wiring. Okay, let me get back on this. Okay, so do we have enough slack on that line? No shit. Don't do that. Please sit where you are. Yeah, I think that's enough slack. Dumbest thing I've ever seen Bandai do. I swear to God. You guys are building a armored Valkyrie. I have no experience with that one at all. I don't even know which model kit that is. But what up, Shadow? Me, I'm mostly good with Gundam and what is it called? Zoids. No, I forgot. I didn't do both of those. Awesome. Why am I still clicked in on that? Please don't do that. But yeah, hopefully all you guys are into the to the giveaway. Giveaways ends tomorrow night. I will draw it and it will be announced. Hopefully all of you got a chance to get your name in there because I've got it. It's here. I just got to give it away to somebody. You gotta want it. You gotta want it. There are a couple people who went above and beyond on it. Trust me, I know who you are. Those who did try, I hope you do win. And for those who did join the Patreon and or did go ahead and subscribe, thank you all for helping keep this stream alive. I will continue to ask for the support because in the next coming months, I will need it a lot. Things probably aren't going to be going the greatest, and I'm going to be an annoying piece of shit. So for any and all of your support, thank you all for watching. And thank you all for supporting the stream. It really does mean a lot. The perfect grade Unleashed will be given to one lucky person tomorrow. I just gotta wait. I gotta wait for Patreon so I can have the money to ship it off. It's gonna probably cost me around $30, $40 a ship. If you're outside the US, we will give a cash value. Okay. Wants me to have it up like that, have a little bit of a bulge on it. And then we have XC1 and 1. No, that's the wrong one. I think. Oh, no, I'm just dumb. Dumb and blind. What's most of my entries gone? Max was like, there's somewhere around that. There's one person, I can't tell you how many they got, but there's one person who has gotten the max amount. And damn, there is one and only one person who did the max amount. Because he wanted it more than everyone, I think. But it was close to 100. Gundam, I thought it was cool. Oh, Shadow, make sure that you go and join the Discord. Go to announcements. We're giving away a Perfect Grade Unleashed for well, technically it's for Christmas, but it's also New Year's. I already have it. It's sitting on my sitting on the backlog right now. Just came in from Gundam Model Center. You got 1 day to get in. Which is today. One lucky participant will either win money or will win the model kit. And no, you cannot ask for the money if you're inside the U.S. That option is only given to those abroad because I cannot ship the model kit abroad. Oh my god, that would be awesome. Be kind of a little bit like, what the fuck? But it would still be fucking hilarious. There are a couple people with that many. Because apparently clicking buttons is not easy enough for people to do. They just want to be given the item for free. I clicked and signed on. And what's best is none of my haters just try to join in, because I would have easily made them invalid. I do have that choice and option to invalidate entries. None of the we hate Vlad none of the He-Man Vlad haters got their chance to sit there and attack me or join in on it, which is good. Ah, you son of a bitch. Don't do that. Stay on the desk. Let me see. Give me a second. Let's see. Did Moo do Discord? Let's see. Yep, Discord link works. Accept invite. No, I'm already a member. Yes, the Discord link is working. And we can go ahead and reprompt that again. But somebody decided to follow. Let's go ahead and ooh, I bet that's not actually running, is it? Oh, probably. Could easily be that. Yes, it could. Ah, okay, Planet. Yo, welcome to the crew, yar. I haven't really done a mess with the Twitch setup in a long time. I need to just have the link to my link tree on there. I need to do a little housekeeping on my Twitch info, whatever. That stuff I haven't fixed. I haven't messed with that stuff in so many damn years. Okay, so we got that. We've got that. Is that how that... That literally sits like that. That is so terrible. I hate that. That is literally how this is supposed to look. That is ugly. I would have liked some armor around that. Would have been so nice. That looks terrible. And look at that. We have our piece coming in. Yay. All right, so this contains the main wiring harness, so I need to get this undone. There's going to be so much fucking wires everywhere. So then our main wiring harness comes out the front. And then this has our main wiring harness come out. And we need to leave a little bit of a length on that. It comes out. Ooh, how do I want that coming out? I almost want a little bit more than that. I really do. I think I want a little more range of that, because then we just put that on, right? Pretty much, and then that's a much longer length that it's showing on there. Oh. Oh, no, we need way more length than that. Okay. Oh, okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So this thing did not tell me really. This thing is terrible at telling you how much length you need. I need about half that length outside of that thing. It's acting like it wants you to pull on this wire. No, 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 no. Fuck that. So probably all the way up to probably about there. This is how this thing gets damaged. This is how this wire gets damaged, because they are trying to tell you to pull on wires when there is no way in hell you are going to pull that wire all the way up to there. But I can also check and gap this based on the fact that it has to go through here. Okay, so basically our module is going to be going up through here. Has to go up to there. Then that... God, how does this thing fucking... Okay, so it goes from the back side. Goes through there like that. So there's still an extra bit of wire on that. Can you not? Probably can go a little bit longer than that. Ooh, do not like these instructions. They are very bad. No, it does not. Let me go and check it on my phone. It has 37 hours left. It ends on December 31st, 11:59. And I can double check that by clicking on it on here as well. Give me 1 second. So I just pulled up my version of it. Let me pull one up on here. Yeah, no, 37 hours left. I have 0 entries, so no, it's still going on. 37 hours left. Little under 2 days. Because that's the current link right now. That's the same one that's on my announcements. That's the same one I've been using the entire time. All right, back to this POS. This is how this gets damaged, and this is why people have issues with this model kit, is that it is a very terrible way of explaining how to assemble this. This is how wires get pinched and how you have a really fucking bad time and end up shorting out your entire unit by not explaining how much wiring you need and then telling you to pull the wire. Like, are you fucking kidding me? We don't pull on wires. That's how you end up fucking up shit. Unless you leave enough gap space, but this has literal areas where it's going to sit there and pull on the wire. Okay, so now we have too little. So it needs about 5 inches of space. Alright. So we need about 5 inches of length. 5 to 6 inches of length. That was too much. If it looks like I'm bitching a lot, it's because I don't want to fuck this up. These were still fairly expensive. Okay, a little bit more than that. A little more than that. I really should get the part so that way I can actually see it. What is it? It is XB4. Let me see about XB4. Do you have any more freaking goddamn gates on this damn thing? Oh, goody. What the fuck is that shit? Why does it wrap around and then go back up and around? The fuck is that shit? Oh, because it needs extra length if you're gonna... no. Why are we wrapping around and going up? No, yes, that is so you can have extra length when you want to extend it. That is so dumb. That is so dumb. Little long, but let's see if that's long enough for that. I won't mind an extra bit of length if we're not fucking too hard. Oh, you piece of shit. Yeah, that's not making that. Not. No, I don't like that. It's too stupidly tight. You're not supposed to put wires like that. You know, pinch the fucking data line and then it won't work. Or pinch the power line and then it don't work. It's like they don't have engineers who actually don't understand how to, how can I put it? It's like they don't have engineers who actually understand how to build things. Like, they don't have engineers who are actually telling them, like, yeah, you really shouldn't be doing that and pinching wires if you want this to come out right. Okay, so we're actually too long. And that's so that way... Okay, so... we can back that line up. So we just want enough that we have about a 3-inch pigtail. Need, let's see. So we need about a 3-inch pigtail out the back. So we're going to have extra wiring no matter what. I don't have to be really too worried about the wiring. I hate the wiring anyways. So we can work backwards from this then. So I can work backwards from this. I want about a 3-inch pigtail coming out the back. So then that's going to be my pigtail. That's actually nice. I like that. I really don't care if the pigtail's too long. I'd rather have it too long than too short. It shows it like a 2-inch pigtail. I'd rather have about a 3. We could go a little bit less on that. What is that? It's about a 4-inch pigtail. It's a little longer than I wanted. Pull up to about there. Much better. About a 2-inch pigtail. I like that. Holy shit. Yo, what up? I feel that. I'm trying to get this freaking thing even started. I feel that. Now, I should test it. Let me get the batteries out of this one. Make sure everything's looking good so far. That's right. It's running actually. Actually, I wonder if that's all running in parallel. Oh, that would be so sick if this is running on 3 volts and running all in parallel. That'd be sick because this thing would last forever. Double check the wiring. I don't know which one this one is. This is my repair, this is my regular. That's the regular. Okay. That's fine. I can check it with the regular. Let's see. Double check we didn't fuck it up. Yep. Trans M. Then our regular, brighter, then our fade. Okay. That's our test function. Okay. normal. Okay, good. Oh, nice. I'm really more focused on this. I've got to keep this all straight right now. I've got to be way more focused on this. A lot of this wiring's touch and go. I don't like the way they've made people do this, so I've got to really focus hard on it. Okay, so that's good. That'll give me some weight. I want to get this side done first, and then I can go to the other one. Yo, thank you, Shadow. That would be XB2. Awesome. That goes in right here. I've got that. Now I need XC. And then I can get the other one attached as soon as I get this one done, and then I can work on the other one. All right. That's XB2. Damaged one. What am I looking for? XC4. All right. Let's see. What can we do here? You need to go into... Oh, you're keyed. I like that. Okay, so that's going to be a pain in the ass later on. I really don't care too much about this one, but I'm not worried about it nearly as much. Is it bad I want to hurt Bandai? Fucking shitting me. I see why this gets damaged a lot. I really see why there are issues with this model kit out of the Bandai version, because I do this stuff for a living. I do actual repair of electrical equipment, and I run wires all the time, and I have to deal with stuff having to be in very specific locations and be in very certain or special orientations when being installed. And this is nothing for me. But I can see this for the average person being an utter living nightmare. Especially when I have to now rerun it again. This wiring harness gets damaged because you're trying to run this like as if it was made by somebody and made to just be displayed. And the problem is they made it for a model kit. And it's really, really done terribly, but well at the same time. And the problem is that you can't do that when you're asking somebody to do a model kit. It's not very smart. Okay, so then now the wires are twisted. Damn it, I want to hurt Bandai so much. Okay. God damn. You missed me having a hard time running this wiring harness because it's so stupidly designed. That's about the most you've missed so far. It is so terribly designed. I almost think that you could get rub-throughs on that if it's not done. How badly that's done. I could see rub-throughs happening on that. I'm going to have to put it at whatever height and leave it there because I could see rub-throughs coming on that. All right. Fucking hell. Absolutely fucking hate this so far. And I have to do another one. Okay, so we only have one more part left. Okay, that is the upper portion of XC... What is that? XC3. And then I can put the top on it. Of course you are. Why would you not be? Why would you not torture me, Bandai? Thank you, Shadow. Thank you for more. Thank you for the hearts and the roses. God, these things are so annoying. I've got to focus on this, and I do not want to mess this up. This is way too much not to. Okay, so that way. And the key should be in the keyway. Okay. Now I'm going to lock this down and hopefully not have any issues with this. Okay. The light's not moving. Wires are pinched. Everything looks good. Oh my god, please don't do that. Need to check and make sure those wires work. Grab the test module again. Woo! Boy, this thing's fun. Test module. About as fun as an aneurysm. Okay. All right. And then that we should be putting on the stand. Yes, we are. Okay. All right. Take out the batteries from that one. Make it a lot lighter. Can I get one of the... Or did I drop them on the ground? Oh, they're over there. Got a VM call for emergency job. Oh, dude, that sucks, man. Can you not? Huh, these can be hooked up to USB. Really? I might have to. Okay, so that one's done. Now I just gotta do the other one. Fun! Oh, fun. I have to do the other one. Now the other's out. It's only me. Oh, that sucks, dude. That really does suck, man. These fuckers can be 5 volt. That's neat. Okay. I don't know how much I trust that, but they can run off USB. Neat. They do have a USB out. I don't know how much I trust it. I probably will run them on USB. Way more economical than that, than batteries. Okay, let's try this again. For the second time. Yeah, you know, all that's left on there is those two. Matches the cover plate, which I'll deal with later. Let's go over top that. guessing that goes to the avalanche set. But that's weird that we only have one. I don't know what those actually go to. No, this one's a bit, I would say it's a bit of a doozy model kit. I can see why a lot of people have a lot of problem. So what was it called? The unicorn one. I had to do straight voltage to because the module for it was getting too hot. But this one might not. This one's actually based on their on Bandai's technology, so it might not be that bad. Probably gonna do it because it costs less. I don't have to put batteries in it all the time. But more than likely, I'll probably just run it off battery. Battery's still cheap. Okay, so got that. I just gotta get the big portion off. Hello, big portions. I'm probably gonna also do some wire management on this. I'm probably gonna have to find my hot glue gun and I'm gonna glue some of the wires in. Maybe, I don't know if I want to do that or not. Okay, so that's the opposite side. That's what, 4? No, 1. Okay, 4 is the one I need. But really, this thing, I mean, oh man, I don't know if I would. If I bought this from Bandai for, let's go ahead and say the $450 it costs, and I was presented with this level of kind of, I really don't like this level of, I don't know what I want to call it, dumbassery on this, I would be utterly a little bit pissed off. There is some real dumbassery going on in this thing, and I really do hate it. There is a lot on this that sucks, and a lot of it I don't like. I mean, having to cut channels out because Bandai's like, yeah, let's pinch all the wiring. That'll make it run better, right? Oh, I'm going to. Especially the ones that are running underneath the channel. I'm probably going to put hot glue in there. I'm probably going to glue this whatever that was. I'm going to probably glue that fucker in place, so that way it's not bouncing around. That is a problem right now. I'm already telling you, moving this thing. That box is moving, and I don't like it. Yes, there's no weight in it right now, but even if there's weight in there, I don't trust this thing not flopping around and jumping all over the place whenever you go to touch it and move it. So I'm probably going to be gluing that down into place, so that way it doesn't move. I hate this. I'll even show you where it's at. So, is that it? Yeah, that's it. So this little wire channel coming right back. There's a wire channel right there, and there's a wire channel right here. They are so tight that if I put those wires in there, I'm going to end up severing a data, or I'm going to end up severing a power line. I cut them out of the last one because it's not good. The wires are not going in there very well. I don't like that wire channel pinching the wire the way it is. And when I've got to put 2 wires in between there, that's going to put a lot of stress on them. And no me gusta. Ain't no way in hell am I putting a wire in there like that. Thank you. Come on out. You're done. And then that's the modification right there. So now those wires are going to go in well. They're not going to be pinched against anything. Be a lot easier on the wiring harness itself. Now we're going to backtrack this harness again. If I remember right, it was the data power. So the power line is supposed to be, come here, facing out, which is probably our yellow, which is more than likely our yellow line. And we will be facing that way. So yes, it'll be our power line facing out. I want about a 2-inch pigtail coming out. That's actually not bad. I like that. It's good when I have it down to a science. At least you don't have the, oh my god. Yeah. That's, ugh. Yeah, that flexi cable bullshit I mean, that flexible PCB shit they did. Oh, I knew that was bad from the second I saw it. I was like, oh no. And that was back when I wasn't really good. Ribbon cables should not be used in an application like this. Like this, having ribbon cable would be a nightmare. Like, this is already a nightmare with flexi braided cable. This is already a nightmare with braided flex cable. let alone if it was flexible PCB / ribbon cable. Okay, and then this goes on next. All right, yay. This thing's all twisted. Ooh. Oh my god. I'm not talking a lot because this thing is actually taking a lot to not want to scream about. There is a lot going on. I'll have a lot to talk about when we get it done. Okay. Now we need to test again, and then we're good to go. Start with the easy one. Okay, same thing. That's not good. Good at all. I tested this morning. Okay. Oh, the backpack's not clicked on. See, I said there's an issue with this. I don't like the way they did it. Okay, I see what happened. I almost had a fucking heart attack there, everyone. I said I have to focus, and I have to focus good. I did not have the GN drive clicked in all the way. There's the test cycle. Holy shit, I almost shit a brick. I almost died. I'm like, I tested it this morning. I was trying to be a good boy and do it all right. I probably lost the other headpiece, but that's fine. I don't really care about that one. Whoo, I almost shit a brick. Oh, there's the other headpiece. Okay. I said I don't like the way that thing goes in. I do not like the way the stupid GN drive clicks in. I said it. I said I don't like it. I wasn't lying. I almost shit a brick. I have literally been testing this thing all fucking morning. And to see that thing not light up the GN drive, the Trans Am freaking goddamn pieces, and it go like, yeah, you fucked up. And it's like, yeah, I did. I fucking didn't put the GN drive in correctly. Yeah, that definitely needs to be glued down. Fuck you. Go the fuck in. Go the fuck in to your hole. I almost should have brick on that. I literally almost died because that was some fuckery. Okay, so we've already got that. That's all done. 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 We've done that. We've done that. Now we put the XB5 on top. Okay. So the top cover goes on top. Doesn't do shit, probably. Needs to be detailed on both of them. What time is it? Oh my god. Holy shit. I did not even know what time it was. It took 2 hours to do that. It took 2 hours to get the freaking stands assembled. Holy crap. Did not think it was going to take 2 hours to assemble the stands. Oh, I'm walking into a dangerous storm, people. Okay. And I'm guessing those go on the front of those. Oh, yay. Yes, it does. You are supposed to raise... Oh, yeah, it wants you to raise that bitch up. Well, no shit I would put that thing underneath like that. Why would I not? No shit. Okay, and then that goes on the backside. Okay. Good enough. All right. Yeah, this is going to be insane. If this is the kind of level of fuckery I'm going to have to deal with, I do not expect this to be a quick build at all. Took me a second there to identify I didn't have the GN drive fully seated, so there is some fuckery going on with how that thing sits. So it's bridging. So we had power, so it's bridging probably the data lines to those because they only come on at certain times. Man, that would have been really bad if shit would have gone wrong. Because I've been too cocky on this, and that was a good way of humbling me back to not thinking I know everything. But good thing I know that the GN drive has to be fully sat, or it will not work properly. And that it can partial seat, and if you partially seat it, it will not work. You'll get some work, but not all. And scare the ever living daylights out of you because you don't know what's going on. And I'm probably going to let these dry properly so that way I can clean up some of these big areas because if I don't, it'll just wick up everything, and I really don't want to wick up all of it. So I'm probably going to let these dry for a few hours, and then I'll come back and clean them up so make them look a little bit better. because I'm actually overtime at the moment. It's almost 2 o'clock. I did not know how late it was already. I am beyond my time on a normal Saturday morning, but oh my god, that was a lot of work. So those are all ready to go. I just got to clean them up a little bit, which will be done later. I'm going to let those dry. Clean that up, and then, yeah, we'll actually be working on the main mobile suit. I'm going to get these other portions done. I'm not going to do too much detailing on the actual arm itself. I don't like that the arm doesn't articulate. I wish it had a joint in the center that would articulate. So you only get really one point of articulation, and that's in the actual upper portion. Show it. I wish there was a bending portion right here in the center. I really don't like that this doesn't bend up and down or anything. I mean, I know it's a big model kit, so it can't, but you could also get back articulation. The only thing that moves is this. And then you have your up and down with the bottom one down here. I wish it had articulation in the center. Would have been nice. Then you could get different poses. I may have to do some detail work on those arms, but for the time being, that'll be how they look. I don't know where to put these damn things. I really don't want to put it on the frames. There we go. So we'll let those dry up, and then I'll get all this cleaned up. It shouldn't take too long. We're now moving on to the hard stuff, which is going to be fun. I keep saying that is going to be fun. As long as I keep saying it, it will be. You can't stop it. So I think we start with the chest. I gotta look at that and see. Then we start with the chest, right? Yes, we start with the chest, and we have to disconnect all the portions, which I'm gonna have to sit there and, oh man. Make sure I know where all are and labeled, so that way I don't end up messing them up. Yeah, YA1, which I think is the same as the repair, right? No, YA2. So there is a bit of a difference. You do get a different pilot figuring for repair versus regular. You have to use YA1 instead of YA2. Yeah, YA1 D6. We use D6 YA2 for the repair unit. So there are a couple different parts that go on this. We'll see that over time as we go through. The biggest one's going to be cool. It's going to be seeing the dash go on there. The avalanche dash will be really neat. I have to refer back to the manual because in the PDF I have is not the Deban one. Yeah, see there. I got to go, guys. I will see you all later. Thank you, and